Hello, welcome. I'm Whitney. This is my channel. Take it or leave it. Okay, I do this for you guys, so obviously. I mean, I really hope this reading finds you if it needs you, you know what I mean? Sometimes we just need this energy to come out more than anybody else. So, if you're new, welcome. There's a lot of new people. I am Whitney. I do offer personal readings for the general public. If anybody is interested, okay, you can give me a holla at whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. We do that like all over the phone and Skype and shit. So, yeah, I do personal readings. That's what I like to say at the beginning. So people know if you want to dive more into this, you're going to have to book a personal reading. It's all for entertainment purposes only. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. It's all good. Next reading will get you if it needs you. Okay? As you can see, I kind of just let the cards fly and frail about when they're ready to come out. It works. Okay, here we go. Take what resonates. All right, people? Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Lovers, Death, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Oof. Four of Swords. Ooh, the Sun. One of my favorite cards in the whole deck. The Sun and the Moon are really beautiful. The Fool and the Page of Wands. Oh, that's a Page of Swords. Page of Swords and the Fool. Okay, so somebody might have had a long slumber. Somebody that you're working with has had a long slumber, okay? And now they're ready to work, or you are ready to work, okay? Sometimes we need to take time outs, okay? And refuel, heal, take some time out for ourselves, right? You can't work all the time. Okay, it's honestly, it's impossible to Eight of Pentacles all the time, to be working. Okay, sometimes you need to take a mental step out for a bit, you know. So I think maybe somebody's learning how to do that. They're learning how to treat themselves good, okay, while they're staring at the Seven of Swords. Everything around them, surrounding them, okay. It's like, you know, when you work too hard or too much, sometimes your whole life kind of begins like all you can see is money. And that's not, you know, obviously what you want right now. Okay. So sometimes it's about money and sometimes it's about mental health. Okay. And like mental health has been coming up quite a bit in the last few days. And because I know people are feeling it. Okay, because we're coming around Christmas. People have been going straight for months, no vacations. And it's like, holy fuck, I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. And the Sun is coming out. So I don't know if there's perhaps a different way you're going to realize how to make money. Okay, and stop fighting something and just lay down and just be like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't keep everybody's swords ablaze. I can't do everything for everybody and still have me. So it's like, I don't know if a mental break is going to lead you to like a partnership, okay? Or it's going to lead you to a transformation of yourself. Okay. And like, once you transform and you realize, holy shit, like I can't even believe I was in that energy, let alone to turn around and go back into it again, you'd fucking be crazy. So sometimes we don't even know the situations that we're in mentally because all we can see is money. Right? All we can think about is like, we got to get the bills paid. We got to get, you know, our cars fixed, and, you know, there's tuition to pay, and there's things that we have to incorporate. And I can't think about my mental health right now and where I'm going with this and laying down because I've got to go to work. Okay. So I almost feel like it's a possibility that somebody is entrepreneuring themselves. Okay. And they are transforming. Or something within them is transforming, okay? We stopped with the Magician on the bottom of the deck, okay? 10 of Wands. And that's a good one, you know? Like, that's a good one. and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Like honestly, somebody's working too hard. Okay, they're working too hard, and they are going to a better time. Okay, they're going to get out of this hangman, get out of this mental prison, and they're going to find balance. Okay, that's this whole point. It's like there's been a company or a situation that you've just been hanging in for way too long. And like I said, sometimes we don't know that we're abusing ourselves. You know, we have no idea. We're like, well, it doesn't everybody do this? Like, how are you supposed to make a paycheck? Like, don't you have to go to work in order to get it? It's like, yeah, but like everybody's got a different journey, and people deal with people differently. And like one boss who bullies my sister and makes her super upset as a boss and bullies me, I may not care, right? Because it just depends on what you've been through, and it depends on your mental and like, you know, how much sleep you've gotten that day, and if you have to go home to a bunch of kids, or if you're going home to a solo house, right? It's like everybody deals with stress differently. Okay, and it's like, so I think somebody's job is stressing them out too much. It's too much work. And for once, you know, like, I mean, for once, maybe you're saying to yourself, I don't want to work this hard anymore. Like, I know I love working hard. I know I love doing my main hustle as my hobby all the time. But like, I gotta throw in the gavel here. I've got to decide that things have to change. I just don't know how they're going to change. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate this. But right now, it's not that I'm laying down to die. I'm laying down because I have fucking no idea what I'm supposed to do. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I have no idea what the next move is. I have no idea. So I'm just going to get out of this, right? It's like, you know, just constantly swimming towards something, and the boat just keeps getting farther and farther and farther away. And you're like, oh my God, like, I don't know how people do this. I don't know how people keep up with the same shit every day, you know, knowing that they're drowning, like, and they just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And it's like, well, sometimes we have to bend over, and we really have to take it. When life, you know, unzips its pants, we know that something is coming, and it's not going to be the way that we wanted it. And I think we're all supposed to kind of take shit. You know, we're all at one point in our lives supposed to eat shit, and then we give shit. You know, like, that's the thing, is there's a turnaround where suddenly we say like, okay, I've been through this and I'm not doing it again. I'm not eating shit again. I know what that does. And it all just goes to show you that I'm willing to do the dirtiest work possible, and now I'm not going to do it. And I was actually thinking the other day when my mother always tried to figure out something that I could do with my life, and what am I going to do? And she really honestly wanted me to be a plumber. And like, then I dated one, ironically, in my 20s, I dated a plumber. And I don't know, it was like the second or third date we were on or something. I was like, so how was your, I always asked him, like, so how was your day? Like, cause he was an apprentice plumber. He wasn't fully there. And he was like, wow, you know, I started off the day in nice, clean, dry clothes, and an hour in, I had shit all down my back. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, well, we had to show up on the scene, and this pipe's burst, and then I had to go down into the pit, and then a pipe burst all over my back. And I'm like, and you worked the whole day like that? And he's like, well, yeah. I'm like, that's disgusting. If I had shit run down my back while I was at work, I would go home and shower, change, and then come back to work. I would not work with shit, dried shit all up and down my back all day. Are you kidding? So, like, when I thought about it, like, I just suddenly thought of him the other day, and I was like, wow, I can't believe my mom actually wanted me to be a plumber. Like, that's fucking disgusting. Are you kidding? All they're doing is we had a plumber here this one time. This house is so old. Honestly, he took a fucking pipe apart, and like, you couldn't pay me to smell that smell again. I don't even know what the fuck that was. It went through the entire house. And he's like, yeah, what, you didn't know what it was like face to face. And I was still like gagging in my mouth. I'm like, oh my God, some people just do the nastiest jobs. And, you know, just full compensation or whatever, you know, like, they get paid for their job, but it doesn't mean that it takes the disgustingness of their job away. right? They still have to do that to get the paycheck. And then finally you kind of wonder, like, when am I not going to smell shit every day for my life? Like, can I not get another job? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this can't be the end all be all of me in this world. Okay. Which is maybe why this Page of Swords is coming out, because it's kind of like, I think you're ready to do something. Okay. And you're ready to get yourself out of something. And that means that you're ready to put your big girl pants on or your big boy pants on, and shit's going to change. Okay. There's none of this. I want somebody to take care of me, or I want my bills to be paid. This is, I've been paying my bills for way too long, doing the wrong thing. And now look at that, justice in reverse. Like, that's misjustice. Like, somebody was told to do something, and because they got paid for it, it was like, well, you're getting paid for it. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it's not disgusting. Like, and then you think of those detectives out there that some of them work sex crimes, and you're like, how long can you do that for? You know, like, yeah, I know you're getting paid, but mentally, eventually, you're going to have to take a break. You're not going to be able to do that forever. It's going to break you. Even the strongest people get broke by sex crimes. Having to watch them, having to witness that will break anybody. Okay? So that's why it's like, I don't know what you've been working on. Okay, I really don't, but it's been a lot of work. You've put a lot of effort into this. And finally, I think you've paid your dues, I just heard. I think finally you can be like, I'm walking away from this with my head held high. I have collected this paycheck for far too long, and I'm giving myself this. Right? It didn't want to come up, right? Because that's the thing, is like, somebody doesn't want you to find out that that job was nasty and disgusting, and nobody wants to do it. And that's why they coaxed you into doing it. Like, somebody really did not want you to figure it out. Okay. And that's why we got the Tower. Boom. Okay. They're going to fall down. Oh my God. And like, honestly, we got death twice. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I'm not even going to say that, as opposed to, I'm just going to say you got death twice. That's like double transformation. That's hardcore shit. Okay, that's hardcore. That's hardcore, okay? And then with this Knight of Pentacles, nice and slowly, okay? Nice and slowly. 3 knights, okay? I just put on top of each other. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. All the men on horses. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. With the 7 of Swords and the Empress. Oh my God. Like, you definitely were stolen from. You know, you definitely were lied to. And now, you know, it's almost like you were told that you were the babysitter all the time. You had to be the babysitter. You could never be the mother. And now you're the mother. Or now you're about to be the mother. Right? Like, they can't keep you as a little kid forever. They can't stop you from doing this. They can't say you have to do this for the rest of your life, when no, there's other people that need to be initiated into this shit now. Okay, literally, there are other people that can eat this, not me. I do not deserve to sit here taking this shit when new people are being born every day, new people are waking up every day. That means new people got to eat shit every day. It's not the same people eating shit every day because the people who deserve to be eating it don't want to. Because when it comes down to it, nobody wants to eat shit. Nobody. Nobody wants to stand there and say they did something wrong. Nobody wants to stand there and fucking admit that they fucked you over. Nobody wants to do that. But it's called being a grown-up. It's called standing up and being like, I know I fucked up and I'm sorry. Then what happens? That person reciprocates that. Yes, we realize you were an idiot, but we also fucked up. We also did this. But in a lot of situations, you realize when you can admit you did something, they still can't admit it. Right? They still can't. So you try to admit some more, you know, thinking that in your vulnerability, they'll open up and tell you something. Nope. Nope. I didn't do anything wrong. You were supposed to do that job. Right? And I met up with somebody in my dreams the other night. I told her years ago I was not going to pay her for whatever it was that she wanted to do, whatever it was she was going to take from me, whatever it was. She obviously wanted money from me in some way, but I told her I wasn't going to pay her. So she decided to do a job anyways, thinking that I was going to pay her, and I still said no. I had no intentions on giving her money for anything. and she stole quite a bit of money from me, anticipating that I was going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I really needed your help. And I realized that I was the wrong person. But no, I kept telling her, I don't need your help. I don't want you to do this. You are not to be around me. I can do this myself. She kept telling me I had to do it her way. That she was the one that didn't have to go to work every day. She was the one that wanted a tarot channel, or she wanted to sit at home while I had to go to work. When I was supposed to be the one sitting at home doing my job on the internet while she was supposed to go to work. But people, they take your desires, they take your dreams, your manifestations, and they steal them. And they switch spots with you. And I know it's fucked. I know it sounds delusional, but you wouldn't believe how many people want to switch shoes with you, and they will do black magic in order to do that. And you will suddenly lose the things around you that you created. You grew from scratch. Why are they leaving your life? Oh, because somebody's black magic is involved, and somebody doesn't want you to have something. They want you to work while they sit at home. Not on my watch, bitch, and not on my fucking dime either. You know what I mean? Like, this is all fucking costed you. This has costed you fucking everything. Hasn't costed them shit. Yeah, no wonder, because they didn't want to fucking pay for it. Right? It's costed you everything. You've done all the work. You've paid for everything while they're just keeping you in some mental prison, keeping you from saying anything, keeping you from speaking, and your eye only on making money, always on making money, and not realizing that that's the reason why you can't see the truth is because they've got you spun up on some fucking 9-to-5 job, and your dreams have they've washed away from you. There's I can't make this shit up, man. Look at that. 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, they just want you working. Working while they benefit. And that's like you had to figure out something. You had to figure out how to get this back. Okay, you had to figure out, listen, I'm not going to fucking let you do this. I'm not going to let you continue to force me to work while you go on a healing binge. Oh, you need to heal again? Or do you need to go and get another massage? Or do you need to go book another vacation while I go to work and pay for it all? I bet you fucking do. Right? Not anymore. Not anymore. So, like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? It's not going to resonate with everybody. It's a pretty detailed message today. So, yeah, if you want a personal reading, WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. It's in the About section. It's in the description box below this reading. It's everywhere, okay? You can also link up with me on Instagram if you want, okay? If not, it's totally cool. Whatever, I put the thumbnails up there usually anyways to let you guys know that readings are up. So, yeah. Personal readings on Instagram. Thank you for liking the videos and subscribing and being a part of this journey. It's so amazing to have you here, and I'm so thankful to be doing this. Okay, so namaste to everybody out there. Happy Thanksgiving to all you Americans. All right, I hope you have a wonderfully safe weekend. Okay, and yeah, love one another. All right, peace.